hot. I just gotta air out. Damn. Ranch. Home sweet home. Prevent gingivitis with my cuties. Meant to get some more Chobani yogurt. Kind of mad I didn't. Oh, yeah. Whew. Yeah, I got a shit ton of stuff to snack on if I want to. Oh wait, I can put these all in one box. God, I want to get a trash bag. I'm nervous about keeping this here. I'm going to try to eat all of it today. But I'm not going to eat all that bread today, but meat, sure. And more snacks. I ain't gonna be able to eat all that cheese either. It's kind of all organized. Oh, there's another bar, but I'm missing one. Coca-Cola's pretty much empty. You know my chat glitch out? No, it didn't. Oh, that's my foil. And then what are you? Oh, spices. Okay. So if I have a chicken breast or something again, pork chop, cook it in the fire. Yeah. Hey, Denny. Oh. All right. Try to keep it somewhat cold. Use that for a trash bag too. All right. I think you're looking up in the neighborhood. Couldn't tell you now. Whew. Oh, put this up. A little nippy. But I had to take it off. I was hot walking over here. Back up, getting back over here. My feet, I feel like I'm walking in a fucking swamp. The honey fruit noise it makes when you pick it up, that squish noise, that's what it feels like in my boots right now. I'll be honest with you. That's why they're off. And I ain't got them on. Like walking in a swamp with them things. Squish, 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 squish. Hey, from America. Hey, from America. Peace, brother. Oh, God. Excuse me. Surprisingly enough, that orange peel, albeit I can still smell the stink from my boot, that orange peel, it's like kind of did some work to it. I just took my orange peel and threw it in there. See, I just seen if it would work. Be honest with you, if I eat some more, yeah. I'll mitigate that stank, man. I hate when my feet stink. When my boots start smelling like that, because they're done. Your name is Matthews? Okay. That's cool. The ones in Bulgaria, what do they like in Bulgaria? Yeah, it's a normal cigarette. I should have got more when I was out today. I didn't even think about it. It sounds awful, Fog. It sounds like you need to contact the States and get some cigarettes. That sounds terrible. I'll be honest with you, that just sounds unfair. That just sounds unhuman. I'll be honest with you. How dare you deny a man or a woman to smoke, bro? They're a grown-ass adult. Let them make a piss-poor decision if they want to. That one cigarette's probably not going to give them cancer. With that one pack of cigarettes, probably ain't going to give them cancer. Because YouTube's throttling my internet, that's why. It's probably more your end because you're in Bulgaria. Doesn't help my YouTube, like, is getting throttled by YouTube itself and actively canceled by other people. Them trying to DDoS my network and everything else and throttle it and slow it down and lag everybody out. Homie, I don't give a fuck if I was streaming from Mr. Peace House, dog. In his backyard. No, the internet would be just as shitty. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, it'd be just as bad. It wouldn't matter. I'm telling you, like, you think I'm bullshitting. No, I could stream from their internet and it would be just as awful. No, you're 17, you can't be in this chat. Block ban deleted. You gotta be 18 or older, bud. Sorry. You have a blessed rest of your day. Gotta be 18 or older. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Gotta be 18 years or older. My hair's just back in a ponytail if y'all are curious where it went. What's up? Hey, Kaylee. Oh. Hi, everybody. Like, I don't know. I keep saying hey to y'all. Y'all don't keep talking. Well, it's not 2025 anymore. Oh, excuse me. You said 2026. Continue growing my stream. I don't know why I had to specifically type my name like that, but okay. It's Matthew Neville Golding. Albeit that's my channel name, at Matthew N. Golding, but continue growing my monetized stream and getting through all the cancel culture bullshit. Because at a certain point, people are going to realize it's not a job trying to cancel me all day, every day, and them trying to cancel me is the wrong person to try to cancel. So, I don't know. Keep doing that. And eventually I'll break through that dumb bullshit. It's just taking a little bit longer this time around. But I'll break through. I always do. So. And once I get through all that, I'll be making my money again, making like pretty much an 80-hour paycheck. Better than I could do anywhere else, and be getting the fuck out of homelessness in the next couple months. I need to shave again. Yeah, I shaved November 7th. I was banned for 2 weeks when I shaved, though. Then I got unbanned the 20th of November. Google thought I was a kid when I posted my picture of being shaved. Yeah, I'm not begging. Anyways, just so you know, to reiterate it for the new year. Oh, yeah, and by the way, for the plans for 2026, Ukraine's becoming Russia and Taiwan's becoming China. And you can thank people like Brody Martin, 8008, for that, by the way. Like, you have no say in the matter anymore. You pissed all over it, so guess what? I'm going to punish you this way. So, I don't know. Maybe next time you'll not be such a fucking dickhead, jackass, dipshit. I'll be honest with you. That's another thing that's happening in 2026 as well. Before 2027's here, Ukraine will have fallen to Russia. I'll go ahead and tell you now. When was the last time I showered? Not too long ago. Why does it matter when it's the last time I showered? When was the last time you minded your own business? And stop worrying about irrelevant, petty-ass shit. You know, homie, we're still waiting for we still need the Jeffrey Epstein files released here. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Look like that guy who trained Sean O'Malley. Sure. I don't even know who that guy is or what he looks like. I don't know. They like to ask me weird-ass questions. It's not the same weird-ass questions they ask me every day, all day. Ugh, excuse me. I mean, I figured that, but I forgot what his trainer looked like and what Sean O'Malley looked like. I'll be honest with you. At the time I even saw UFC, the people who were big was like Anna Silva, you know, Griffin, Forrest Griffin there, Chuck Liddell and like, you know, Rampage Jackson and all of them. Whenever I watch like UFC. Yeah, that's about the only time I've ever sat down and like really watched UFC, and I never really sat down and watched it, but like when I flip through the channels and see it, that's who would be there and being like advertised the most. The UFC was in a better state then. I got you. Yeah, have a good one. No, my hair's in a ponytail. Literally all that hair is in that tiny ass ponytail back there. All my hair stuck in that little thing back there. Oh yeah, Lord willing, I should. You too, Josh. My bad, I thought the other guy was I thought it was someone else asking me about when I showered last, but even then it's still creepy. I don't need you to know when I last touched my body with soap and was naked. Ah, that's creepy. Yes. Plus, I had too many people come in and too many people come in and say, "Oh, go take a shower, stinky and stuff." So, no, I'm gonna shit down your neck. I thought it was a different user, and it ended up being somebody that usually messages me a lot. So, I mean, whoops, but I don't know. They'll go join the cancel culture team now. I made them mad. Oh, like, whoops. Nope, too late. No matter. They're gone. All right, know how it goes. Don't care. Bye. Nah, it's just overcast. And then I'm in my A-frame tarp shelter. That's all. Below 30. It almost feels like high 40s right now. With a slight wind. I went that bad. All I needed to cover up with last night is a shower curtain. That's all I used. Maybe I have to bust out my blanket. That's when it gets cold. When I actually have to bust out my blanket and stay warm. Anyways, how old is everybody? Oh, you're up in Canada. You're up in Canada. The fuck is a mix master? I've thought about changing my spot. I've really been looking. Trying to be like conveniently near a gas station, so if I need beer or food or something, it's right there. I need to charge my phone. I can charge it in the middle of the night. That's kind of what I'm looking for the most. And then like being near a bus stop. So I don't have to do like a shit ton of walking. Albeit walking to my shelter back and forth, yeah, but... Oh, you're in India. Oh, you were joking about that. So what? Oh, foot's like an itch. Dude, who is overlocking their car over there? Stop! Not even talking loud to a point where people can actually hear me. Like, either talk in the chat or get the fuck out. God damn. Honking your horn in the background, committing a fucking noise ordinance is not being a constructive civil member of society. It exhibits you have mental health issues and you don't know how to act as an adult. Oh, it's Warhorse. That loser. Anyways, block being deleted. Oh, Canada has become India? Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'm shocked it became India. I thought it became, China. There's a lot of Chinese people over there from what I heard. Oh, I got you, Lloyd. Hey. Why? It's not that hard. It's just the reverse crisscross applesauce. That's it. Instead of putting your leg under, you just put it over. I mean, like, literally. Get some money? I mean, I can get some money if you donate. And, like, actually watch my content so I get ad revenue and stop reporting my videos and getting them demonetized. That's how I would get money. I was getting a lot of money through my ad revenue until y'all decided to take it away. Anyways, you're gonna get blocked and deleted. Go back to your stupid Discord server or wherever the fuck you're at talking shit about me and fucking live your miserable shitty life over there. Don't come crying to me when someone in your family or your pet or your fucking friends die. That's your own goddamn problem. But you have accountability for you being a piece of shit. Stop trying to blame it on somebody else. I mean, swear to God, have accountability once in your goddamn life. I bet I am, because I'm eating a lot better. No, I got you, RV. Fair enough. Yeah, I try to remain somewhat flexible. Jesus. Hold on, let me do this more. Hold on. There we go. That's the best thing you can do. Like, literally, even before, like, even if you're overweight and you want to start losing weight, the best thing you can start doing is stretching. Just basic stretching. Because clearly you've not been mobile and you've been a quote-unquote couch potato. I'm not trying to be offensive, but you ain't been moving a lot. So the best thing you can do is stretch. And start doing stretches and, like, yoga first. Before you even try to go do anything strenuous. Before you tear and pull shit. Like, start stretching. I'll be honest with you. Other than that, your back, your legs, everything else gonna be locking up on you. You're gonna be like, oh, I can't make it back. Like, hey, Jennifer. No, RV, I know you're like, what, 50, 60 there? You're the one like homeless in a car, right? Out in Cali, if I remember correctly. Yes. And even if you just do yoga, because like you're changing your diet at the same time, and like, you know, you change up your carbohydrate intake, and you know, if you just have a pure protein diet, it's going to do nothing but burn all that fat on you anyways, and you're doing stretches and stuff, and you're eating healthy, and then, you know, you can start walking and stuff. And depending on where you at, you just stretch and then go walk or run something. But you stretch first. I mean, you can kind of get away with it, but when you pull something, if you would have just stretched, you know, you wouldn't have pulled it. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Jesus. I don't even have arthritis. Thank the Lord. God, Jesus Christ, and let everyone take a Bible for that one. That would have sucked. Oh, God, excuse me. My channel's not dead. Anyways, and then I pray to God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Most Sacred Bible to stay mentally healthy and fit. God, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit, Most Sacred Bible, like, definitely keep me aware of the problems I need to be dealing with. What the fuck is that? How do I stay warm at night? Layers. I don't care what Ukraine wants. Ukraine's Russia. Anyways, block ban deleted. No, it's something in my sleeve. I don't know how it got in there, though, because there's really not a hole in my jacket. There's only a hole, I think, on the inside somewhere in here. That, I guess, goes into my sleeve. $20 is $20. Damn, RV. Damn, RV. $20 is $20. Damn. Well, I usually don't have to worry about ticks because the carpenter ants that live with me and under my bed usually keep the ticks away, along with the jumping spider that usually lives on me. Like, I legitimately have like a jumping spider that, like, when I do find a jumping spider, it'll get on me and just crawl around on me forever. Oh, what, because of Lyme disease? Or Lyme disease, I mean? It's not been cold. He's a pussy. Oh, bro, they're everywhere, dog. Trust me, I'll see them things outside of businesses all the time. Yeah, and Admiral Chicken, you'll eventually get shot by somebody, and I don't care. Anyways, block ban deleted. And then eventually get a ticket for violating the noise ordinance, too. Never mind aggressive driving. Yeah, they do fly. No, it's not a Newport. It's Tettons. Oh my God, I'm clicking view message. Damn. Look at that, they've got people flying over me now. To cancel me and my stream, they've went to having planes fly over me. You know, all the money they're investing in trying to cancel my stream, they could have just piled together and gave me. And then I could have got the fuck out of homelessness and still been streaming and everything would have been fine. But I don't know. I'm going to play this stupid game with these people and I'm going to win. Because I'm going to take their country state by state now at this point. Long story short, if they want to keep going this far. It's kind of getting like a little irritating. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Nah, skaters ain't that loud. Yeah, Lloyd, have a good one. Oh my God. Block ban delete, yo dumbass. No one cares about you, bro. Your block ban deleted again. Get the fuck out of my stream. Like, homie, you're fucking with the wrong guy. I will kill you. I hope you know this. You will end up dead. I hope you understand this. I would back the fuck off while you can. I will kill you. This ain't like, haha, it's gonna be fun, man. This dude ain't gonna do anything. Like, no, homie, I will be kicking your shit in real quick. I'm gonna tell you now. And trust me, they're not going to care I kill you. They're gonna be happy I do. They'll be like, thank fucking God someone did something finally. Because YouTube wasn't doing anything, Google wasn't doing anything, Amazon wasn't doing anything, hell, the police, the president, fuck it, I'll do something. I'll kill the motherfucker. And then I'll send his head to fucking Hamas and be like, hey, here's your fucking spokesperson in America. You're not safe, motherfucker. I will fucking kill you. Yeah, you're right, Space. I don't have anybody. You're right. I have nobody, no connections, nothing. I'm just some idiot on the internet. I don't win wars or anything. Yeah, you're right. I'm just some nobody loser. You're right. You got me. You got me. You're right. I am a nobody loser. Oh, yeah, it will be self-defense, too. That's the funny thing. Sorry, homie, whatever you're getting paid, I make in like a nanosecond, so I don't care. Let me go talk about Jak and Daxter 4. There's a fucking $1 billion right there, $1 billion idea. MMORPG 2, nonetheless. Let me go talk about Killzone 3 or 4 now. Oh, there's another few $1 billion. Like, get the fuck off my dick, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit, water. Before I leave you dead in the living room. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. Trying to do the right thing, long story short. Back shows. I mean, I can show you my shoulders where I self-mutilated myself if you want me to. They're just scars. Ain't like a live self-mutilation. Breed a cat. Sure. I'm the cat you don't want to fuck with. Yeah, no, and don't be sorry. Be sorry for the people I have to deal, because they don't know who they're fucking with yet. At all. They're going to die. Like, on my, like, life. No, they're going to die. Period. If no one's going to do anything about it, I will do something about it. Period. Because that is an actual problem that is growing on YouTube and all social media. So if no one's going to do anything, I will do something about it. And you're not going to like what I'm going to do about it. You might as well go turn yourself into the law while you can. Because, homie, when I get my hands on you, no one's going to be able to recognize you. They ain't even going to find your body when I get done with you. You'll be forever a missing person that I have no clue what happened to you. Because, dude, you're on the internet and you fucking shit talk everybody. No, you've done rubbed a lot of people the wrong fucking way, bud. You will fucking die. You're the reason why some people have killed themselves, like Michaela Raines. You're trying to get Amiru to do it now. No, homie, they got family that's in the military. They're coming to kill you, bro. You might want to just turn yourself in while you can. I'm telling you now. Just run while you can. And when they kill you, they're going to chop your head off and then they're going to ship it to Hamas. I hope you understand that. Terrorists don't have rights in the United States of America, buddy. No, you don't have rights. What Constitution? You're a goddamn terrorist. You ain't got rights here, bud. Get the fuck out of my country while you can. I will kill you. You've given me every right to go into self-defense mode. If I wanted to, I could go on a mass shooting spree right now and claim self-defense and get the fuck away with it. Like, homie, I got a daughter that's kidnapped. I have a cousin that was murdered. Like, homie, and you're doing nothing. Like, no, homie, I'll just start purging you. Maybe when the cops investigate who I killed and their background, yeah, they had something to do with it. Now we have a trail. He wasn't wrong. Damn, we couldn't keep being lazy. You know, enough of you die and that trail's brought up enough. No, it can't be hidden anymore. You'd be like, damn, America's a bunch of fucking terrorists. No, I'm going to end up killing somebody here. I'm telling you, if YouTube, Google, and all them do nothing about Hassan and Hassan's channel and Hassan's community and his stream, like, no, I'm going to end up killing a lot of people. I make jokes about letting the Mossad run through here, but like, no, I'm about to run through here like the Mossad and ship Hassan's head back to Hamas and be like, here's your fucking spokesperson from America. You're not untouchable. This is why no one likes you. So, like, Hamas better do something. Better call his boy up and be like, bro, you about to get us airstriked. Please stop. You about to derail everything. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. You don't know who you're fucking with yet. I will kill you. Tired of playing these fucking games with these people living in a goddamn bubble all the motherfucking time. Just like dealing with Ukraine's annoying ass. Oh, give us aid, give us aid. You're not going to win no matter the aid we give you. The only way you'd win is if we got directly involved and no one from BRICS got directly involved because we got directly involved. Like, you're not winning. Outside of a fucking miracle from God himself, you're not winning that war. It's over. You had your shot. I tried. Too bad. Too sad. Okay, anyways. That's terrorism, bro. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna block ban, delete this person. Block ban, delete that person. Block ban, delete this person. Doesn't matter, it's someone from his stream. Do I think World War III is imminent? No, Crunk. World War III is avoidable if you kill people like Hassan. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. There's gotta be like kind of a little bit of a purge. When you allow that insanity to get millions of followers and then to actively dox and DDoS and try to get people to kill themselves on other streams, like, no, homie. No, that's behavior that cannot exist. That's causing a lot of problems. That is a fucking cesspool that fuels chaos and anarchy and disorder and malfeasance. Or malfeasance. Which is pretty much the ignoring of authority. Like, I'm your commanding officer telling you something, but you're telling me no. And you telling me no is spreading to everyone else, and everyone else is not listening to me. They're just telling me no. You're not even listening to authority anymore. Because they've gotten so big into an echo chamber, they don't realize, like, no, I will drop a 900-pound JDAM on you in your little meeting with all you grouped together. Like, no, you're going to learn your place. You're not in control of shit yet. I don't care. I will kill you. You don't go down, there'll be a new COVID. Like, I don't care. You will die. Unfortunately, Danny. Unfortunately. I'm telling them now, if they ain't listening now. Like, you lucky you're talking to me. Like, you keep pushing, like, I find you in a dark alleyway where there's no cameras, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'll beat the fuck out of you, everything. 9 ways Sunday. Other than that, I ain't doing shit. I ain't going to prison. Other than that, you rode people the way and they coming for you. I'll go ahead and tell you that now, bud. You might as well just hide in your house all day. Because, like, no, the minute you come out, you're dying. And even then, if you try to hide in there all day, they'll burn it down. You're going to come out at some point. Pretty sure EMS is tired of showing up places where people killed themselves in that state from those people in that community. So, anywho. Well, you're not even over 18. You're getting blocked, banned, deleted from the stream. Wait, what? Bro, I want you to understand, dog. I am a civilian. I'm not a government employee at all. And even if I was a person in the service, I would not tell you, bro. It's not, it won't do me any good to talk about my military service or anyone to talk about their military service other than to boost my own ego. That's all it's going to do me. But I'm a civilian, dog. I ain't served in the military. Y'all keep fishing for me to go, yeah, I'm a veteran, but, like, it's not going to happen. As much as people have accused me or asked me if I had been one, I should just say yes. But I won't do that, because it's not true. I ain't going to be lying to y'all. Now it just cracks me up. Well, I don't know exactly who you are, Crunk, so yeah. You might be somebody that shoots somebody in the neck for really no legitimate reason. I don't know. So, like, I can't say, yeah, we can team up. Like, no. I don't know you, bud. But yeah, we ain't in the land of the free anymore. That's for damn sure. We're in the land of people can't mind their goddamn business and leech off of each other and try to pass it off as their own. Let me be honest with you, the day I die, like, America's fucked, bro. They ain't gonna know what to do. I'm like, oh shit, he did everything. We just leached off of him and insulted him all the time. Now we don't know what to do. We're leaderless. No, I couldn't join the military if I wanted to. I was freaking out over a cyberstalker situation years ago, and I got involuntarily committed to the hospital. And they diagnosed me with, like, a psychosis. They could never label me with anything like schizophrenia, you know, or like a sociopathy. Like, no, none of that. They just said psychosis. They couldn't determine it. I know, half the shit I've said on the internet now and these days, no, the military will not take me. And if they took me, bro, I would, honest to God, shoot them. I'll be honest with you. It's like, homie, I mean, I know I got constitutional rights and everything, but half the shit I said and done, like, while you're taking me, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. It would piss me off. No, they wouldn't take me. They're afraid I'm going to snap and start shooting everybody on base. Like it's Panama all over again. I'm just block ban and delete you off a stupid question. You damn well know I've had an abscess too. Anyways. I want to say you even tuned in when I had it. No. I really wish this wind would go away and stop blowing my trash bags around. No, there's no reason to throw a party over the fucking taxes. The taxes ain't the problem. It's not taxing the rich appropriately is the problem. Like, sure, yes, that billionaire is paying more in taxes than, everyone on minimum wage. Or paying a big chunk of their money, but they're paying the same percentage in taxes that the people that are on minimum wage are paying in taxes. That's the problem. When you're making $150 billion, when you make $3 trillion all year and you only pay 10% of your income, homie, you're not paying your share in taxes. You pay 10%. What are you making, $15,000 a year to like $32,000? Like, homie, no, you made $3 trillion this year. Give me your goddamn shit. So I can afford my Sentinel program, my 6th generation, my fucking debt's not through the goddamn motherfucking roof because of people like you. I hate the rich. Robert Kiyoski's got more debt than the entire state of North Carolina fucking combined. $1.2 billion to the national debt. From one person. That's more than a state combined. That's a fucking problem. I don't have to pay taxes on it, but I'm fucking my country and everyone in it over. Like, homie, you deserve to die. Like, no. I don't give a goddamn. We did have 8 million illegal immigrants in here. We had the money to pay for it all. All the SNAP benefits, all this other dumb shit. No, we would have had so much money, he wouldn't even fucking care. Yeah, maybe a little bit, especially if they were like actually bad criminals. But no, other than that, I don't give a shit. I'm getting what I want. Not even saying you waste the money like that. You wouldn't even know. No, that's why I said, meh. That's why I had to change that one up a little bit. I was like, meh. Because, I don't want no terrorists in here that are illegal, like putting bombs somewhere. But no, somebody trying to get away from the cartels, and yeah, they kind of did just run across the border illegally. I kind of care less, Bambi. I can see you're a deer in the headlights, but I could be a part of the cartels right now and just send you right back to them. But you took the risk. I mean, like, I'm not trying to condone it, but at the same time, it's like, that's some of the situations the Customs Border Patrol get put in. No, these people come across the border. You can read Bambi on them. They've been in a lot of situations and been on a lot of calls type thing, and you can tell this is Bambi in the headlights. Albeit it's a grown adult. It's like, no, that's Bambi in the headlights. They don't know what the fuck's going on right now. And they're scared shitless. But at the same point, you'd have so much money left over, it wouldn't have mattered. People wouldn't have cared. Wouldn't even known. I'll be honest with you. The only reason people care and know is because money's becoming an issue. That's it. Other than that, who cares? Bitch, I said I'm throwing stacks. Rooster in my Rari. That's the fucking problem we're facing, though. Really more than anything. We don't need another T-tax. Bro, we had a revolution over taxes. Now we tax everything. You tax property, like in sales, everything. It's not even just tea. Way to become what you hated and rebelled against. Because it cracks me up. They became what they hated in America. Yeah, we're going to rebel over taxes. Fuck, they weren't wrong. We were wrong and we rebelled and we can't exactly go back now. We're taxing everything. No, I know it's too far, but there's no reason to throw a rebellion over taxes. You need it, unfortunately. It's just misappropriated. You got people that steal it, and then no matter what you do and how you replace the government, the minute you get to the treasury, brother, it becomes Lord of the Rings and you're dealing with a smog, bro. Dragon's greed's gonna set in with somebody. They ain't gonna be honest with you. You know, hey, there's $4 trillion in that treasury, okay? 500 billion is expendable. Trust me, that 500 billion is gonna go missing at some point. The person who's in control of it would make that 500 billion go missing into their bank account at some point. Instead of leaving it the fuck alone. No, dragon's greed or whatever you want to call it's going to come in. And they're going to be like smog over there. But the thing is, who can you trust to control the money? I'm going to be honest with you. If you took 10 people to like, control $1 trillion and not touch it, you know, you have the bank card to it, but you can't spend anything on it for a week. Trust me, everyone's going to get shot. If you spend $1 on that, like from that, or a penny, you will get shot. Dude, trust me, all 10 people are getting shot. I'll go ahead and tell you now. They'll try to pull the $1 trillion out and run away and pay people off. No, they'll get shot. I promise you. They'll start telling people, well, I got money to give you here, there, and like, no, they'll get shot. Again, dragon's greed will set in. Dude, unless you're me, like, no, buddy, they're going to steal from it, always. I'm not saying I wouldn't be tempted to, but I know better. Like, no, I didn't just ask somebody at that point. Plus, what I'd be making from my paycheck, I'd be rich anyways, so I wouldn't need to touch it. Bro, my cough is fine. I've been to the doctor. They said there's nothing wrong with me. Unfortunately, Dustin, the government is like the TVA. From Loki, the series, the show, literally the government's like the TVA. Without it, the world burns. Albeit it's a piece of shit and it's corrupt in certain places. Without the government, the world burns. It'll be the Wild Wild West all over again, and then you have international criminals all over the place, and like, no, it becomes a clusterfuck without the government. I'll go ahead and tell you now. You know, unfortunately, the government's forgot its role, and the government was like to stop like oil tycoons and everything else from happening. But they've kind of joined forces with like the oil tycoons in these days. If people forgot about that back in the day, that the government had to break up the oil monopoly in America. That was going on. But these days, America just gets in their pocket and says, yeah, no, you're bullshit and you're crazy. You know, I'm enjoying this $100 million I get at the end of the year. And then I ain't counting the 10 million I get from that person, the 5 million I get from that person, and like, you know, the 50 million there. These people sell out, bro. They don't care. Well, the government's supposed to be meant to deal with domestic affairs. That's what the government's there. Like, no, buddy, that's why it's like fair competition. Like, no, you're an up-and-coming oil rig company yourself. No, these people buy all the land around you. Or, like, buy out your employees or pay people to, like, attack your company. I don't know exactly how to hit you really with oil. But you know, like for selling something in the store, like they're buying shelf space from you. Like sure, you're trying to sell something there, but no, they bought all the shelf space up. There's nothing there. The only place you can sell your shit is like off the wall, like country stores where like maybe 30 people visit at their peak. And you know, maybe for the rest of the day, they get 20 more customers. That's the only place you're selling your item at. Because they buy all the shelf space in like Walmart, Food Line, and Lowe's Foods and all that. I try to. Again, it's a double-edged sword. You get cut either way. Whether you have no government or you have full government, you're getting cut one way or the other. It's a double-edged sword. Because something will always overreach into the other. It's like, yeah, you need to break up like monopolies and stuff, but people can go too far. And try to have that completely like regulated in a way that's not free trade and fair competition and all these other trade laws we got. Because that's the unfortunate thing with the free trade order or the world trade order and free trade. Like, no, albeit, yes, I can employ 10 million Americans. I can go over to China and employ 10 million Chinese for half the pay, not worried about benefits, overtime, none of that shit. Fuck you. Like, no, I'm going that way. Not saying I would do that if I could employ 10 million people, but that's what happens when you're an entrepreneur and you're in control of your own business. Welcome to free trade. And you being able to do whatever the fuck you kind of want to do. Within limitations of the law, of course. And just because they're Chinese doesn't mean you can't give them benefits or overtime or anything. Well, so that would get everybody to work for you and actually have a good workforce in your fucking company. But I don't know. Until the tariffs hit. Nah, if I'm making enough money, it won't matter. I could pay it. You gotta realize I'm not paying 10 million Americans at $15 an hour with benefits and overtime. I'm paying like 10 million Chinese like $2.50 an hour. They get no benefits or overtime. And they're on like a 12-hour shift. Like, no, it won't matter. You'll be making me a shit ton of money while you pay the extra costs. That's it. Karen's ain't gonna do shit to bring me back. Like, homie, I'm Jeff Bezos right now. Like, homie, you ain't gonna cost me enough money to bring me back. You're gonna make me so much money, like, you have no idea. And you're gonna cost the American people so much money. I know how that goes. Trump's just retarded. Now, again, now you'll go out of business. You were my competition, and you were like an independent, upcoming type of thing. But no, the tariffs just knocked you out of my competition racket. So I have like free reign over this monopoly on like delivering goods and online services and stuff, especially if I'm looking to look at Amazon. No, I can afford that increase on tariffs. You, that upcoming like new Walmart type thing, like Amazon mix wannabe thing, like, no, you're gonna run out of business now. Bye. You are now the weakest link. I'm not worried about you. Like, this is... Those companies foreclose and everything else, and all the business they were getting just goes off to they've, like, you know, other businesses through foreclosure, and then, you know, just basic sales and making money from the tariffs. None have really came back. And the worst part is you haven't even got into the, like, I've only mentioned the fact that, you know, the pay and benefits and everything is different from hiring Chinese and Americans. If you move back, you gotta buy land. You then gotta build that place. Then you gotta train the people to work there. It's a shit ton of money, which is gonna cost the bottom line of that company to raise their prices everywhere to make their bottom dollar again and make back all they just spent moving back. It's helping no one. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. I mean, mind you, it'd be better if it was here in America because it's only coming from like fucking, I don't know, your shipment's coming from Montana to North Carolina. I mean, that's like what, 18 hours maybe on the highway? I'm not sure. Might be a little bit longer than that, but either still. You know, it's not having to ship 3 days across the fucking ocean and... No, it's here the same day, damn near. Albeit that truck driver can only drive 12 hours, but... Either still, those companies can afford it, bro. They can afford it. If you were like an online business type thing and like, no, you're fucked. Because you gotta remember, like, China's like equal matching the tariff. So you hurt your own customer base because they're starting to pay more. Like, sure, you know, the dollar goes further in China than the yuan goes in America, but you're hurting your consumer base. No, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Because you're going to raise your prices anyway. It's because of the tariffs to make your bottom dollar, which you're losing from like the tariffs. And by bottom dollar, I mean if all year I make $5 trillion, trust me, my prices are going to be so that next year I make $5 trillion or more. Irregardless if there's a tariff, a wage increase, I don't fucking care. I'm making $5 trillion next year as well and more. I will increase my sales, like my prices, if I got to. And there's nothing you can do about it unless you get Congress to restrict me on how I raise my prices by claims of inflation. There's nothing you can do about it. Not at all. Hell, if a state wanted to charge you $50 for every item you bought, they could do that. They're not going to have a lot of business, but they could do that as long as the state gets their share and the federal government gets their share. Well, really, it'd be your state getting the share because it's your sales tax in your state. But as long as they get their share, they don't care if you charge them $50 an item. They wouldn't care as long as they get their cut of it. You're not going to get a lot of business, but, you know, there's not many laws regulating state taxes and sales tax. Out here in the cold. It's not even cold right now. I'm being a bitch. We'll take you to like Russia somewhere where it's like negative 80 degrees outside all the time. It's probably like being on Antarctica. Tell you stop being a bitch. Yeah. No, I'm not saying people do that. They could do that if they wanted to. As long as the state gets their share of that tax, they don't care. They will not care. From what I read. There's not many regulations on it. Just like there's not regulations on inflation. Congress could literally make legislation that says, no, you can only raise your prices a maximum of $3. And that depends on the product and everything else. And the previous price it was. It's a lot more... it's a lot more legally complicated than how I'm explaining it. But like, to briefly summarize it, like, no. You know, you got that was 50 cents. You can't be charging, upcharge it $3 now just because we put a $3 limit on it. You know, some of your primary products, yeah, that can only go up $3 maximum. That's it. Other than that, the wage increase we have will become rendered useless and everything else. And the people will suffer and not have an extra $500 a month like the pay wage was supposed to do. And help people. And possibly eliminate some people off government assistance and they're able to live like comfortably because they're getting paid a living wage. But go poke the rich in America that invest in everything and see how far you get, because they kind of have the say over everything. Well, again, through legislation, they could put caps on stuff. No, it does. No. If I don't aim for my bottom dollar with the loss I make and giving y'all a wage increase, no. If I don't aim for my bottom dollar, yeah, I'll be fine. It'll help the people. No, it would help the people. They won't, because the rich want to make their bottom dollar. And again, the bottom dollar is if they make $5 trillion a year. They want you to keep making $5 trillion a year. That wage increase may make them drop like $500 million. They're going to lose that $500 million. So they're going to raise their prices up to get that $500 million back. On top of giving you that wage increase, that now becomes useless, because everyone else is doing the same thing. What really hurts is like an independent business, like a mom and pop shop that have like 3 employees. Instead of them getting paid $10 an hour, no, they have to get paid $20 now. They're going to have to lose probably an employee or 2. And if they don't lose an employee or 2, they're going to have to raise their prices a bit, which may or may not hurt their wholesales. Again, you're not listening. If I were to put a wage increase in, as a CEO, I make $5 trillion a year. I give you a wage increase. I would lose $500 billion, hypothetically. It's not accurate numbers. But for the amount of employees I have, giving y'all $20 an hour, I'd lose $500 billion. So next year, I'm only going to make $4.5 trillion. I'm going to raise my prices to where I make $5 trillion with your wage increase, rendering it useless. If Congress put a cap on the inflation of me trying to make my bottom dollar, the wage increase would actually do some good. You would have the extra $500 at the end of the month. I couldn't raise my prices to get my bottom dollar back. I could raise it a little bit, but I'm not getting the full 100% of my bottom dollar back that I lost giving y'all a wage increase. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Dude, I'm not speaking Chinese. It's basic math. No, I tried to tell people when Trump got in office, within the first 6 months, homelessness is going to be up, crime and inflation. I tried to tell them, they didn't listen, and you'd be on the cusp of World War III. They didn't listen, though. They're over here thinking I'm trying to change revelations in the Bible or something when I, prophesy something. No, they will do that. Do you want a country to keep running, or do you want America to fall apart and not exist anymore? I'm sorry, at some point you got to look at history from 1775 and realize we're not doing the same shit they were doing back then. And that's why our country is in the shit shape it is in. You're not managing oil tycoons. You're not even taxing the rich appropriately. You're not looking out for we the people. It's just me, and what I can put in my pocket. And the minute the stock market crashes, I'm broke as fuck. Because all their money's in the stock, so they don't have to pay taxes. Like, sure, yeah, they're worth $100 billion, but that's in stocks. You wipe the stock market today, they're broke. They'll have no money. And you better hope they have every receipt of that stock market, because if not, no, they ain't giving them that $100 billion back. You got to prove it, bud. I don't care you are Elon Musk. Prove it. You might be asking for an extra $50 billion you didn't have. Prove it. Prove it. Well, your gas prices are getting lower because we have an oversupply. We've had an oversupply since Russia invaded Ukraine. You got to realize Russia imported 21% of their gas, oil, and petroleum from us before they started the war with Ukraine. We imported 7% from them. They imported 21% of their total supply from us. We have a massive surplus of gas, oil, and petroleum. Your gas should be $1 a gallon right now. I'll go ahead and tell you that. We have an insane surplus. Like, so much, it should literally only be $1. There should literally be a price gouging lawsuit while your gas is $5 or $10 a gallon. I'm going to be honest with you. That was so rough working Uber, by the way, and having to pay $5 a gallon of gas. Oh my God. I could make like $400 that day, but I ended up spending like $100 in gas. Oh my God. After a 12-hour shift. No, I mean, my predictions are right all the time, 24/7. Like, it's gotten uncomfortable. I feel like Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park. Like, I'm tired of being right. I really am. Like, I feel like Dr. Cox from Scrubs. Like, Lord, my intelligence is becoming a problem. Get back to me. Like... Well, I mean, even that, Prismo, even then, like, no, we have a surplus of oil and gas and petroleum. It's just they wouldn't be making as much money as they'd be making at $1 a gallon of gas. Would the people be happy and traveling more, spending more money everywhere? Yes. But no, fuck you, I want my bottom dollar. Long story short, you got to realize you are dealing with a dragon, or not a dragon, you're dealing with a goblin at the end of Legion of World of Warcraft. Might as well imagine yourself as Sylvanas if you got to, or anyone at that table. No, that fucking goblin comes walking up to you. Moment of your time. Like, oh my God, what do you want, you money grubbing piece of shit? Like... It'll be some traumatic, cataclysmic event, too. No, that fucking goblin will be there and be like, hey, we can make money off of this. This is why you hate this person, by the way. It's a situation where you don't want to make money through your morals and ethics and everything, but the goblin motherfucker will be like, hey, we can make money off of this. And you're just over there like, this motherfucker. What kind of question is that? Well, you're not my buddy. Anyways, I'm gonna block ban delete you. And if I wash my ass today, I mean, yeah, when I took a shit earlier. You know you can wash your own ass when you take a shit, right? When you're in the bathroom with one toilet in there and you got paper towels in there. Bro, just get that shit paper towel wet and put soap on that bitch. And nice and clean. I clean my ass when I shit, bro. $19 standards. I'm not too sure on that one. Dwight, dude, no, Dwight, literally, The average American, or like 55% of America's labor force, could not afford an unexpected $500 expenditure right now. Like if the engine in your car broke and it cost $500, or something on your car broke, or something in your house broke and it cost $500 on top of your current bills right now. No, you couldn't afford that. And you couldn't afford that 10 years ago. So God only knows what the accurate number now is these days. I feel 500 is probably a good safe number. Probably 300 would be at that point. I'd be just lower in a little bit. Maybe 200. No, an unexpected $200 expenditure is going to make you broke. Like, you're going to be struggling. Okay, anyways. I got a minute. How you doing, talking? Ooh. Oh, put on 5 minutes. Oh well. I just they kind of got a little trollish. No, you can save it, but at the same time, it's hard as fuck to save. Now, home, you gotta eat ramen noodles and fucking like beef jerky all day, all week, just to save $50 a month. Like, no. Fuck that. At some point, you're gonna get you a steak or something out to eat. You ain't gonna eat ramen noodles and beef jerky all night, every night. You'll die. Again, if... They don't have to raise anything. All they gotta do is tax the rich more. I swear to God, I'm gonna start killing the rich. I swear to God. I don't even care if you're a famous rich YouTuber, like motherfucker. Did you pay anyone's paycheck while the government was shut down? No. Guess what? You're dying. And I'm taking your money. And I'm gonna show you what you should have did with it. I'm tired of it. Dude, beef jerky's not expensive. Go to the dollar store. It's $1.25 for like a pound of it. What do you mean in beef jerky's expensive? I know America would be a little bit better off if I prayed for better stuff for it, but like, no, there's a reason like going to shit. And trust me, bro, I did more than just like attack America. I went for its military and economy and everything, bro. No, go to the dollar store. It's like literally $1.25 for a pound of that shit, or like a half a pound. Trust me, there's enough beef jerky in that little $1.25 bag that if you ate it with ramen noodles, like, no, that's gonna be the meatiest ramen noodle you ever had. Yeah, just make sure you get the silicone shit packet they have in there that they usually put in with pepperoni. Make sure you get that out of there. Don't eat that, but yeah, go to the dollar store. It's Jack Link's too. Yeah, Prismo, because a lot of shit I buy and everything else, the prices have been rising on. I'll be honest with you, even like the restaurants I eat at, no, the menu prices were going up. Everywhere I ate at, I was eating at cheap. That's in the Dollar Tree, man. It's gonna be a little small pack, like maybe Probably half the size of this box. Like half the size of that. It'll be like a little bag. It's still kind of more rectangular shape. I don't have anything here to accurately portray it, but it's about a bag like that. That's ridiculous. It's not a pound, but I think it's like a half a pound or something, or like fucking like 8 ounces, but it's still a lot of jerky in there. I had to eat it with ramen noodles to survive when I first got out here. Bro, I couldn't afford shit, boy. It was $3 for a fucking sausage biscuit at McDonald's. I could get 2 beers cheaper than that. I'll go ahead and check it out. Like, it's rough. I have no idea. At least if you're rich, you have no idea. No, if you have $5 in your pocket, I don't know what to get. Food, beer, or cigarettes. Join the Amish. Why am I going to join the Amish? I got nothing against the Amish. But, like, why am I going to go join the Amish? The Amish ain't even staying true to their culture. They got phones now and internet and everything else. That ain't Amish. Homie, you have no technology. You foreboded it. You use technology. You weren't practicing Amish cultures. They definitely sure changed their tune on that one. I'm trying to stir anything in the Amish community, but when I saw that video, I was like, what? This ain't Amish. Doing them off. I got nothing against the Muslim people or Islamic people, but I'm not going to join a mosque. Homie, I believe in God, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit. If you want to take a Bible. That's Mormons. People listen, I can fix the economy, but it's not going to be a year fix. No, people listen to me within the next 10 years, 5 years, 4 years, maybe before then. I'll get $100 for back. But definitely within your next 4 to 8 years, you do what I tell you to do. And it's logistically looked at right and correctly. And I get a lot of people behind this and, you know, do it legitimately. Like, no, you'll have your dollar store back in 4 years. And everything else. It's not going to be within the next 6 months, I can tell you now. It's not, because you got to worry about tariffs and everything else, and a possible geopolitical event that causes prices to, like the trade and supply and demand to, like, lock the fuck up. Those products ain't more valuable than fucking chemicals, bro. No, it's bullshit. Again, sausage takes the ass, lips, and intestines of a pig and the hooves. At no point should you be paying $3 or $5 for that. There's a reason a sausage biscuit was like $1 or 50 cents, dog. Because it was the bullshit byproduct of a pig. You act like you're getting the prime. It's like bologna. You act like that's real meat. No, that's horse hooves and lips and shit, bro. Boom, bitch. Yeah, you got to be like faithful to one wife. You could just do them for advertisement. The dollar store, everything in there was $1. There was no item over for like $3, $5. Everything was $1. Fuck, if it wasn't 40 nuggets in there or a whole pizza, it was $1. That was the whole point of the dollar store. It was $1. And I was being ignored here. Do I have to like? Getting mad, bro. I'll go ahead and tell you this now. I don't think I'm lagging really bad. For some reason, I feel like you're bullshit. No, you can hear me. Because if you couldn't hear me, that person would be making that comment about the fucking baloney. I said that like 5 minutes ago, though. Well, not really 5 minutes ago. Hey, see, look, and you just acknowledge it. No. I'm not telling you the service I use. I use a 5G data service plan, though. And I've never had any issues with it. Bro, I was streaming better on a phone with worse specs and like only 4G internet. This phone has better specs and 5G internet. Like, no. It's YouTube. And people actively trying to cancel my stream for like the trillionth time. God damn. You're making me feel like Harry in Dumb and Dumber. Just give me the goddamn number. Like, you see blue? Yeah, because there's a blue gym behind me, a blue the blue tarp. It's an A-frame shelter. The outside layer of it's black, but it's all blue. Yeah, you're damn right. All blue in this bitch. Let me take my jacket off here and I have a blue shirt on. Drinking a blue can. Looks bare. I'm not sure what the fuck you're referring to. It's the roof of my tent. There shouldn't be much up there. No, it's your end. It's your end that's bad. No. I'm telling you, it's your end. And whatever the fuck other people are doing to my stream, no, it's not my end. It's your end. Well, Adam, see, if you pull your head out of the sand, you'd realize all the political work I actually do. You know, you'd stop being an ostrich with your head in the sand. No, it's so shitty you can hear me word for word and respond correctly to everything I'm saying. Sure, it's my end. Tell me you're lying without telling me you're lying. I don't want no goddamn hug from you. Get your nasty paws off of me. Yeah, I don't know where them paws been. Get your nasty ass paws off me. I don't want no hug. Then you talking about a squish hug. Like, who are you? Bitch, you about to have problems you don't want to have giving me a squishy hug. You like, a woman squishes her tits all over me and shit and like, oh, no. That's if I find her sexually attractive. Like, you ain't going much further. You just did, no, you walked into crazy. You fucked up. I don't know what you're trying to tell me here, but we're going to figure it out. Don't give me no squishy hug. I had to buy some steaks and some baked potatoes and some vegetables, and I'm going home to cook dinner, and we handling something. But no, Adam, in all seriousness though, no, seriously, I do handle a lot of political shit. I'm not kidding you, bro. Like, they're getting real mad that, like, no, Ukraine will be Russia, dog. And Taiwan will be China. I'm sorry, brother. You pushed me to this. I have no other way to punish you. Outside of literally loading up a gun and kicking in your shit and shooting you dead, I really have no other way to punish you. So I'm going to punish you this way. And when your fucking phone becomes $1,000 or $5,000 and it's shitty as fuck with shitty semiconductors, maybe you'll reflect back and go, oh shit, maybe I should have helped that dude. I didn't count on him for shit. Oh shit, he did everything. America's standards? No, America actually had good standards. They don't have good standards anymore. All they care about is what you make and how much you can make. That's it. Whether you're good or bad, they don't care. I'll be honest with you, if you were making America $100 trillion every year by yourself, they would not care if you're killing people, you're a pedophile, you're a terrorist. No. You're making America $100 trillion. Do whatever you want. We don't care. You don't even exist. Some people like to be punished. Well, this is not no, this is like you getting shot dead punishment. This ain't like, oh. Because at some point you will be shot dead. Now, USA is doing terrible. The debt to GDP in America has been over 100%. The highest it's been is 130. China's debt to GDP has been like in the high 70s, low 70s. So meaning if America made $100 all year, we broke even or we're negative $30. If China made $100 all year, they're either $23 positive or $30 positive in the bank. And they've been that way for more than a decade. Albeit, yeah, they've done like major investments and like that kind of causes them to have like a little bit of high debt to GDP some years, but like no, their debt to GDP has been positive every year for over a decade. They got money to spend. America don't got money. China don't spend money they don't have. Like if they're projected to make $1 trillion by spending $500 billion that they do have saved up, they're going to spend that $500 billion, not a penny more, to get that trillion. They act in absolutes, not I'm going to spend $10 trillion in hopes I make $50 million. They don't do shit like that. They don't gamble. Yes, I have lost my land physically. I like, homie, dude, I got a daughter that's missing right now that's been kidnapped from me. And why you keep saying Mr. Wilson? Where is this Mr. Wilson coming from? There's no Wilson in here. Are you retarded? Like, where's Mr. Wilson keep coming from? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, are you schizophrenic? Who is Mr. Wilson? I am looking for her. So Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, one sacred Bible to punish America and those they've corrupted with death, war, famine, pestilence, wild animal attacks, and natural disasters until she's returned to me, and those who kidnapped her are held accountable for their crimes in a court of law. I don't even know where to begin to fucking looking. Why do you think America's going to shit, brother? I've been praying for its downfall. I know a lot of people have been doing that shit, but homie, you ain't me, back the fuck up. You're getting in the way of me and my kid, and you will get fucked up. Mr. Wilson's Mr. Wilson. I don't know who Mr. Wilson is. Bro, Adam, I don't have anybody. Okay, I have no connections. I know nobody. No, brother, I don't do shit. I just speak my First Amendment right and other people read it. Mr. Wilson, I don't get your reference. You should speak English in my chat. It seems like you're talking to somebody else right now that's not even in here discussing this chat within my live stream. Oh yeah, Adam. I pray to the Lord her mother's okay. I could breathe a little bit easier. I'm still pissed the fuck off, but Mr. Wilson's from Dennis the Menace. Well, dude, there's a lot of Mr. Wilsons. Dude, I don't even know where her mother is. Like, I don't stalk her like that, but I've went by her place like one time, like a year and a half ago. They're not even there. They don't even live in the area where they used to live at anymore. And even before then, they had moved off even before that, like years prior to that. Okay, whatever that is. You're just gonna get blocked and deleted. Nope. The only social media I ever saw of her was a fat cat on there and a baby picture, an infant. Other than that, she did have an Instagram, but she don't have one anymore. It kind of disappeared after Clear the Gram came out. Her Instagram vanished. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Whether or not she remade it, I don't fucking know. But all I know is it disappeared. I couldn't find it. Left. Because even if we didn't stay together, I would like $200 a half, or like I didn't make more than that on my paychecks, but you know, that would have helped out with rent and everything. But thanks for telling me. No, I don't try to get too dismayed. It's everything's right where it belongs. I can tell you that right now. Unfortunately, she's not right where she belongs, but I'm right where I need to be in everything else. She's not. Yeah, I seen my kid. I saw her on a video. I was like, that's my daughter, and then they deleted it from the internet. The only way I even have a way to even look at the video where I saw my daughter on is because Ned Flanders recorded it and like uploaded it themselves. Other than that, the original content I saw her in, it doesn't exist. This is like another scene that was shot. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Like, no, if it weren't for Ned Flanders, I wouldn't even have an image of my daughter anymore. No. Ran the fuck away. I mean, ran. Yeah, sorry. It's dude. I make references to video like movies or shows. I forgot exactly what Ned Flanders was recording, but I think it kept somebody out of jail or something, or helped solve a case somewhere. And like Ned Flanders pulls the VHS out of the record, like the VCR, like licks his thumb, licks a label, and like has like a title on the label, and puts the VHS tape away with a bunch of other shit he's like recorded and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if you've seen that scene. But there's one episode, I forgot it exactly, but I just said if it weren't for a Ned Flanders for some reason recording something, because they wanted to record it. I'm being nice calling him a Ned Flanders. I don't know. They may be an evil person that recorded it. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they do in life. But for all I know, it's just some random person that made sure it stayed on the internet. I don't know. So, I'm not trying to insult them by calling them Ned Flanders, but hey, Ned Flanders wasn't too bad off, bro. He had a wife and kids and, was close to God. Who cares? Homer would get jealous of him from time to time. So, it's not really that much of an insult. It has nothing to do with The Simpsons. It was a reference to a show of me trying to explain somebody else and what they're doing on the internet. Because if it weren't for somebody recording something they saw of that, no, I wouldn't. No, all that content was gone and deleted. From the original people who made it. And viewers recorded the stuff they made and posted it to the internet. Dude, this is why I'm burning down the world, Adam. Again, I want you to understand, I am praying to God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, and the Sacred Bible to punish the United States of America and those they've corrupted. Whether it be China, Russia, anybody. Where the fuck they've put their hand at, theoretically speaking, to be punished with death, war, famine, pestilence, wild animal attacks, and natural disasters. Until she's returned. I've even prayed that on Google, Facebook, X, YouTube, and everything. And I want you to understand, I've even prayed it on the Trump administration. Their friends, family, associates, pets. And I want you to understand, I've been banned on YouTube twice now for my prayers. For the one I prayed on Trump, and then I've made the same one on Google and X and everything right at the same time I made the one on Trump. But I got banned for that in November when I made it back in October, in like September. I think I made it back in like September. And I got banned in October for the one I made about Trump in September. And then I got banned for the one I made about Google and X and all that in November, when I made all that all the way back in September. Trust me, homie, you're getting fucked up. They've literally censored the news from you and the weather. That's why they cut like the news reporting and everything, like the military aid to like weather satellites or like the weather people from them to access to the satellites. No, they're trying to hide it from you. You know, prayers can do something. You just lack conviction, Adam. And you truly haven't repented to the Lord and accepted it in your heart, mind, and soul yet. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Trust me, I know I sound like every other crazy person, but like, no, homie, just watch. Look around. Actually go look at the weather in the world. Because unfortunately, the Gaza flood, yeah, that flooded because America's touched that. It's corrupted. That's why there's a flood there. In the middle of fucking winter. By the way. That's why there's a flood there. No. Corrupted. Now honk your horn twice. Corrupted. Even furthermore, why they're corrupted. Jackass warning and all this other shit. Your prayer will work. At the end of the day, vengeance ain't mine. I'm giving it to God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, more sacred Bible. Do I want to load up a gun and shoot you all? Yes. I can't do that. Vengeance ain't mine. I can't do that. Nope. Wall. Error. You can't. No. Malfunction. No, it's an American issue because America's involved in it. And damn near at this point, Ukraine's involved in it. Like, trust me, Hobie. You're behind, dog. You have no clue what the fuck's going on. Just for your own safety and your own family's safety, you might want to just pack out. I'll go ahead and tell you now. I mean, support the stream and everything, but like back out of that one. Like, homie, you have no idea what's going on here yet. None. I'll go ahead and tell you. And if you do, on the free, man. The amount of terror, look, you got to accept my situation for what it is, purely what it is. The entire international community is watching the United States of America as a whole, from its basic civilian all the way to its president, conduct terrorism on a person that's doing nothing but the absolute benefit for its country and its allies. And all they do is spit in his face and stab him in the back 24/7. Fucking thing else he does. And I'm telling myself right now, like, homie, I don't give a fuck what you say or what you're gonna say to me. Like, no, Ukraine's mine, Taiwan's mine, you worthless piece of goddamn shit. And everyone else in the international community, no, fuck you, America. It's coming from NATO, EU, and allied forces. No, fuck you. You're worthless. You suck. You are the terrorist. You are the drug kingpin. The truth of on America is about to come out because the allies of America are really getting fed the fuck up. Like, there's about to be a major divide in NATO, whether you realize it or not. You can't keep doing this and think you get away with it. You can't even release the Jeffrey Epstein files yet. And several of those countries are implicated with it as well. Like, bro, we're going to civil war type thing, and Taiwan will be China, and you like, homie, you're done. This is the direction we're going in. It's done. And I want you to understand, like, and kind of started the minute I posted one of my friends minutes. Like, you invades me all and try to convince they can convert to keep them away from you. Because if Russia's got a problem with something in their country, they're not going to do what you did to me. They're just going to kill me. I'll be honest with you. They wouldn't have done that shit. No, I would have been dead, or they would have just outright ignored me, period. And it would never became an international issue. This was like an America thing, and thought they could make a big joke about it, and then it escalated into so much other shit. The only thing I'm really hoping for and praying on is that Israel and like Gaza can maintain peace, and the Middle East they're fighting over there. Albeit I'm saying all this other shit about Ukraine and Taiwan. I want peace here. Like, no, there's been too much fighting. I'm not saying their tensions ain't high or anything, but let's maintain the peace here. Seriously. And I'm trying to get America out of Venezuela before the cartels start running shop on your goddamn neighborhoods. Whether you're in a military neighborhood or a fucking civilian neighborhood. No. They will roll up with ballistic fucking vans and murder you and your entire family. While you're on the boat out there near Venezuela. They know who you are. I don't know when you thought you were hiding from somebody. I do have a daughter. Anyways, block ban deleted. Seem to forget someone came in and said they already killed her, allegedly, and ate her. But what would you know? You'd be like, oh, that's a troll. No. Like, Tucker, hey, I want to know who you are, so like I can track you down because you got my daughter killed because you thought that was a troll. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. Like, nah, homie. You better be very careful what you say to me. Major problems. No, I want to know the name of the jackasses that caused all this. I already know your names. But I want to hear it be. Yes, and unfortunately, I'm not proud to say this, but discourse evil is America, the United States of America. I'm not trying to say George Bush Jr. was Satan, but like you could have said that about America. And like at that time when I was a kid, I wouldn't understand what you meant. But at this age where I'm at now, no, America is the devil. Damn near closest thing to it. I'm sorry. You know, it claims to be the global #1 superpower. You know, apparently we can't end the war on drugs and all this other shit. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, the cartels are just getting past the Navy, the, you know, Coast Guard, the Air Force, Custom Borders Patrol, and able to bring drugs and smuggle humans here. Yeah, America has nothing to do with that. Oh, but we're bombing Venezuelans. Last time I checked, I don't see any Americans getting bombed with a 30mm high explosive shell because they won't surrender. No, you're letting him go on live and have millions of followers and make millions of dollars and like corrupt millions of people. It's not like you're actively doxing him and there's only like 5, 10, 11 people in here and you're trying to like restrict them and everything else and like continue your evil, wicked ways. And try to act like you have some justification for why you're bothering me. Kaluga. Sure, whatever that means. Dude, I know a lot. I don't know everything. Sure, whatever that means. I don't know. I speak plain but simple English. You know, I'm gonna tell you 2 + 2 = 4. Whether you're gonna leave you confused. Sure, whatever a Kaluga is. Sure, bud. Let's go talk about some bodybuilder named Chad not too long after my cousin died in memes. Oh, there's such a Chad, bro. Yeah, last time I checked, you didn't die for doing the right thing and finding the cyberstalkers. Sorry, bud. Oh, yeah, they found him all right. Yeah, and they chased him off into a watershed or a landslide. It's just irony. It's just a meme, bro. It's just a meme. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a meme. Well, your Discord 4chan server chat here says something completely motherfucking different, or whatever background channel server this is on the dark web here says something completely different about this event. But sure, bud. Sure. It's on the internet. Whatever you post on there, whether it's deep web or not, does not get deleted. Oh, you got a VPN? Cool. You sent your fucking data off to Russian servers or Chinese servers. They data mine. They know everything about you and probably giving that to America, maybe, if this were the good old days. You know, when we're all working on a counterterrorism operation there. Even then, no, I'll use that against you. Yes. This is why America's getting fucked up. And dude, I've prayed for like literally God to make America broke, attack its economy, destroy it, make everyone broke, make America's military like suffer the same thing on their family and pets and everything, bro. Make them blind, deaf, dumb to their enemy, make all their equipment malfunction. Like, no, this is why you're getting fucked up. You gotta understand, bro, I've been through tropical depressions, Category 5 hurricanes, polar vortexes, and heat waves. I've been out here when it's 2 degrees, and I've been saying it feels like 40. I've been out here when it's 100 degrees, and I said it feels like 70. I've been out here playing in tropical depressions. Never mind a Category 5 hurricane. Untouched. Like, homie, I don't know how many more, like, blessings of grace you need to see. I had no point in my claiming I'm perfect. Like, homie, the literal grace and forgiveness, like, it should make so much sense. But, like, people ain't getting it. They'll be like, oh, you're a faggot or something. Like, again, you're failing to see the forgiveness and grace of God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit from the sacred Bible. What I'm praying for, I really don't want to do to you. Because I wish we could be 2 rational adults and get this issue done and over with, but I don't know. You want to be a child. And you're interfering with me getting my child back, and no, homie, I got issues with you. Period. I mean, I got Putin over there calling me the devil years ago. Years ago, calling me the fucking devil. The devil and the Nazis are helping Ukraine. I still remember that press release. I'm in the middle of a library and I can't be loud. Laughing like I've ever harder than I've ever laughed. Yeah. And the way I pray, you ain't supposed to pray like that. I mean, you can, But your choices have consequences, man. Your soul's in your keeping alone. And at no point am I praying to God, Jesus Christ, let's read the sacred Bible, to punish righteous people. That had nothing to do with the fucking situation. And even then, I crucify all these evil people who did me wrong. I theoretically have sinned and wronged the Lord. So, maybe one day when I see the Lord, no, the Lord's going to look, I don't fucking know, we're going to find out. I'm getting what's mine. That's for damn sure. And we'll figure that out down the road later on. Because I'll be damned if I have to go through it. I'll be damned if any Ukrainian has to go through it. And I'll be damned if any Taiwanese person has to go through it. I'm not saying Russia and China are any better, but if you just get on board with Vladimir Putin's number one or Xi Jinping's number one, you'll be fine, bud. And you pay your money and taxes and don't go into massive debt and do stupid shit. You'll be just A-okay. I'll be honest with you. You can go play Grand Theft Auto 6 all day, all you want, bro. Knock yourself out. You gotta realize, bro, again, albeit I think they're fake, and a bunch of people are innocent people were killed and staged and everything else, but which makes it worse. The assassination attempts on Trump. No, you had Matt Cook try to kill him once. And then a few weeks later, Ryan Ruth comes around, camped outside his private residence at his golf course for 12, 13 hours, and you knew Trump was gonna be there. 12 to 13 hours before, there was a Delta Force squad there and going to stay there until he got there. And if there wasn't, I don't know, somebody's being a fucking retard on security protocol, especially since I tried to kill the president once. That shit's going to be on lockdown. Was able to camp out for 12, 13 hours. Bypassing all that, apparently, drones, dogs, and everything else. So, homie, that should tell you all you need to know about America from two civilians that have zero military training. Zero. Motherfucking zero. Zero military training. That should tell you all you need to know about America and how fucked up of a situation it's in. No, I always do thank God Jesus Christ was for the sake of Bible waking up. I don't care if I wake up on the hour of every hour. I'll thank the Lord every time I wake up. I don't care if I take a big-ass goddamn shit. I thank the Lord for it. Albeit I'm I hate this stuff. I appreciate the Lord for all the food I was able to eat to even shit that much to begin with. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, say goodbye for everything. Forgive me for what I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I think I do. But at the end of the day, I know I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm not righteousness. And even then, there's probably a funny conversation Jesus Christ and God and the Holy Spirit, one single Bible, have for me. Sometimes, I don't know. Conversation, but I accept I'm not perfect. I was made out of fucking dirt. And I'm nothing but ash and dust. Albeit what I pray for is like that, usually. If I prayed for the fucking, malfunction of a nuclear weapon or something, no, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, one single Bible, ping me a little bit more. But, they're going to hate you more than they have ever hated you. And then you start thinking about your daughter who's now got to live in a fucking nuclear wasteland and shit like that. No, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, one single Bible will talk to me. And I don't mean, oh, they're verbally talking to me. No, it'll be, small signs and shit like that. And at no point am I going to say, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Sacred Bible ain't there with y'all either. No, that's not how it works. That's the power of being God. And Jesus Christ is in the Bible. No, as much as they're here, they're there with you too. You may have not opened the doorway to them and accepted them, but nonetheless, they're there with you. That's why that one person, oh, my prayer can't do anything. No, your prayer can do a lot. You have no conviction. They would be your servant. You just got to be there. It's a reciprocal relationship here. Albeit you're human, you're not perfect, you're going to fuck up, but you're going to try to do your best. Like, they're there for you. And you even got to watch out, like, it even says in the Bible, you got to watch out for the wickedness in a prophet's heart. Albeit, God could see in all of man, but it was his own chosen people that God chose, could see the wickedness in their heart. Because when you look at people now, they sent people off into a battlefield, put them in the front line so they die and they could get their wife. God was like, wicked. But I chose them and I will not forsake them. That's another one you got to really keep on to. I'm not saying they're going to be the happiest with you. There's also verses saying they won't forsake you either. As long as you, like, repent. Sure, you condemned them by 30 years of your life, but, you know, the last 30 years of your life, you repented and accepted in your heart, mind, and for your first 30 years. I'm sure Jesus Christ seen worse in, like, a week span than 30 years, so I go ahead and tell you, like, we're all up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. And the paddle's God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, one sacred Bible. And if you don't realize that, you're pretty much floating up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. Because Satan's going to fuck with you too, 900% of the way. Satan don't like you. Satan's got America's immigration policy. You're not a deity. You're not perfect. You're not righteousness. Get the fuck out of here. We don't like you here. We don't like your kind. That's Satan for you. And then Satan's going to try to devour you like a roaring lion. Yeah, that may be somebody running up to you with a knife going, I'm going to fucking kill you. Sure. No, that could be greed, gluttony, lust, sloth, jealousy, pride, idolatry, you name it. There's many ways to get devoured by Satan in your own sin. Oh yeah, people on some BS, yeah. I wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for God, Jesus Christ, for a second. I'm going to tell you that now. I'd be dead. I would have died June 9th, 2022 when they first tried to kill me, bro. I hope you know they tried to shoot me June 9th. They wasted their time ever again. They ain't tried to do that shit again. Well, no, they kind of accepted it this time. So my posts were my posts. And no, it got accepted this time. And it was more than just one motherfucking bridge that I really didn't even post. Like, no, they already tried to kill me June 9th, 2022. Nah, homie. I lived. They don't get the situation yet. They don't. No, that one's going to freak them out a little bit. I'll go ahead and check. They've already tried to kill me off and everything else. I've been through a lot, and seriously, if it weren't for God, Jesus Christ, one second Bible, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I wouldn't have this stream. Albeit, yes, I'm being cancel cultured by millions of people and everything. No, the Lord warned me in dreams that a lot of evil was heading my way. Like, not only did I have a dream about my daughter and being in the back seat, and my daughter being in the front seat, and a bunch of people dying, and Jesus Christ being out in the woods, like, killing these people. Like, you know, pretty much, I guess snapped his fingers or whatever he did. I don't know, a shit ton of people turned into a bunch of mush. That's all I know. Never mind the fact that, like, everyone's uniting against me to cancel me and, like, crucify me and, like, ridicule me and everything else. I've had dreams like that. There's a lot of evil headed my way. Literally coming out of Jesus Christ's mouth himself. Like, homie, you got a lot of evil headed your way. A lot of evil. Like, I've been warned. Jesus Christ keeps me in the know. I just try to operate with a clear head and move in the right direction, continue moving in the right direction. Personally. My fuck. Look, and I hate the holding myself of like some fucking importance there, but like, sorry, bud, this is where I win. This is where I'm at. This is what I do. I don't know what to tell you. No, I know about what you're finished. Because I gotta loosely say, because I ain't trying to offend anybody or like get anybody caught or in trouble type thing, but at the same time, no, I see what I've been blessed with, and like, I don't want to say like connections, but like the level of influence I do have in reach, like, it's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't trying to be like an absolute narcissistic, egotistical, like shithead dipshit with it. Albeit sometimes I can get in my own little egotistical crash out. Me. But at the same time, I look at the bigger picture. Like, you got to understand, I want to be president of the United States of America. Like, homie, just because you're talking some bullshit to me doesn't mean I'm going to launch a nuke on your house or like raid your house with SWAT or something. Like, homie, who the fuck are you and why do I care about you? Like, homie, I'm too busy with this other shit. Like, who are you? Like, you're making me feel like the kazoo kid. Who are you? Like, who are you? Like, and look, trust me, when I talk about my daughter, I know a lot of people are like, why call the FBI and all this other shit? Again, I'll give you my reasonings. And tell me I'm wrong, okay? Change my mind, not to quote Charlie Kirk in any disrespectful way. Change my mind, prove me wrong. Okay, first off, they ain't even released the Jeffrey Epstein list yet. And I'm talking about having a daughter that's going on 10 now. They ain't even released the Jeffrey Epstein's yet. That's missing. Okay, and then let me get into my mother's sister here that was missing, and the FBI went looking for her. Couldn't find her. Didn't even file a missing persons report. Homie, at what point am I going to call the FBI? I mean, homie, I'm over here getting accused of like arson that I didn't do by the police chief. Never got served papers, never had to go see a judge or anything. Just so they could trespass me from an area so I couldn't charge my phone or stream there anymore. I literally had the cops show up one time when I got trespassed when I wanted a refund from a hotel. I wasn't even being irate. I was just like, I want a refund. The people like next door are making way too much noise. Like, I come here to sleep and I hear people fuck. And like, I want a refund and I want to leave. Well, like, thank God I was streaming. Because the lady calls the cops on me. I had to call the cops in the middle of the stream and everything, get them there. The cops said they're going to tune in. Well, when I get to where I go, after I got trespassed from there and everything, I got my refund the next day, but I had to get a police escort, blah, 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 blah. But later that night, when I continued to stream later, no, the cops tuned in. Everyone tells me in the stream that night to kill myself. Literally, everyone tuning in was like, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself. Quite literally. I mean, even before I like started getting even like anyway, like, I guess justifiably irate, if you were like if you're just some random new person, you've never met me, never heard about me accurately or anything, and you were just a view me type thing, you know, I would say justifiably, you could say I'm a dickhead and all this other shit and all this. Like, no. Like, I never told anyone to go veteran. Several of them. So that's where it started. Like, no, you started it. I'm going to fucking finish it. Period. And it makes me think back in the days of like my cyber soccer situation where I've literally had a 30-30 barrel in my mouth, bro. I had the laptop up just a little bit, because I know they were hacked into the camera and they could see what I'm doing. No, bro. I didn't end up pulling the trigger. But like when I went through like YouTube, like one of the top videos was a bunch of like veterans running to someone's house. Meaning they were running to tune into the live stream, the illegal live stream they had of me right there to watch me shoot my brains out. I'll go ahead and tell you now. And then like one of the social medias I was using at the time, the first top post I saw after that incident was literally somebody with a laughing emoji over their face with crying tears with a Nerf gun in their mouth and them hugging the trigger, their finger on the trigger. And mind you, at the time when I'm posting shit on social media, I'm like, America's so great and awesome and all this other shit and stuff. I was kind of posting love poetry. Mind you, I started that social media channel, albeit it don't exist anymore. But I started that one after I like was bitching about fuck boys and fuck girls. Because I got out of a relationship and I was just venting anonymously. And then I started like posting like love poetry and like praising America. That's how it started out. And then, like, people started stalking the fuck out of me. And then it just progressively got worse into this place fucking sucks. Like, y'all need to die. And that became their justification of this person's evil. No, you started it. You started it since I was conceived and became a zygote in my mother's womb or ovary. That's how far I've backtracked it. You started it when I became a zygote in my mother's womb. And it's just a fertilized egg or ovary, by the way. That's a zygote. Way too late. No one can. Like, homie, if no one cares about me and I actually do shit, what makes you think you're of any of importance? You're just going to be somebody that dies when you don't even know you're going to die yet. You're being eaten alive as I speak. I don't think you understand where you're putting yourself yet. Like, homie, I don't care to die. Kill me. Get it over with. End my troubles. Because I'm going to pray. I'm going to go right to God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Motorcycle Bible. Like, I need to go right back to my daughter. And I'm going to kill everybody. The Lord's going to have to look at me and throw me in a padded cell for a second. And I'm kidding, not a padded cell, but just be like, no, we got it. Don't worry about it. And I'm sure I'd understand that when I'd be up there anyways. But, I ain't trying to get too covetous. I hope I make it. I could always do something I'm not supposed to and, kick myself down into hell and enjoy the climb back up, bitch, because you ain't coming back up. So I try to be very careful what I do. Again, as I said in my last live stream, you might as well feel like Joel. We're looking at Tess right now, and I'm Ellie. No, I prayed, they died. Their family ain't telling you. And I don't give a fuck if it was like a friend, like, yeah, it was your daughter's friend. I don't care. And it was your daughter's friend grandmother dying. No, that counts. That's exactly what the prayer was targeted at. Like, no. It counts. You don't get it. All of you. Yeah, look at that big-ass fucking evil support system. Yeah, you can all go. It don't matter. I'm sure some of your friends been dying off when you hear the EMS going by. You're like, oh shit. I know that person. Yeah, I bet you do. Hey, you ain't gonna know him anymore. Looks like they're dead and gone to the fucking lake of fire, bud. And you want to know who did that? You did, with your lies. With your lies. You did. You did. Not me. You did. I tried to tell them the truth. You lied to them. You lied to them. And you made them form contempt and hatred in their heart that didn't need to be there. You did it. Not me. Like when I tell you Taiwan's going to be China, China don't have to shoot a shot. They don't have to do the military drill there. That's adorable, but you don't have to do that. I know you're freaking everybody out. Be like, no, you don't need to do that. You don't have to do that. If you go the other way, that's going to freak them out even more than what you just did. Period. I'll go ahead and tell you now. No, it's like the quiet kid showing up with a pencil and just putting a pencil on the desk and everyone going, oh! And Russia get Ukraine back. They really don't have to keep shooting more shots. Like, no. Ukraine slowly but surely starting to get it. Because again, as the same viewpoint I have on Taiwan, America don't give a fuck about Taiwan or Taiwanese people. They give a fuck about them semiconductors, that's it. They don't get the best of the best semiconductors, but that's the only reason they care about them, you. Now, if I care about you here, I'll get access to those semiconductors, and then I'll get your intellectual property right, and I won't fucking need you anymore, and you won't be a problem in my life. No, I already know what they're going to do. And you'll stop being useful to them, and yeah, China invades you, yeah, we'll support you. You know, you'll get a delayed aid package here and there, and, 6 months go by. We don't want to do this anymore. Y'all should go to peace. And all of Taiwan's been captured at this point. That's how that's going to play out. I'll tell you now, it's just like Ukraine. Oh, we support Ukraine and everything. 6 months in, we don't want to give them aid anymore. Like, homie, you're only 6 months in. This is when you need to be giving aid. Like, bro, you should have, flooded it. Flooded it. You had a very short window and you lost it. Like, no, Ukraine's going to be Russian now, bud. You fucked that up looking for peace in 2022. Because right now, you could be looking at a front line where literally, there's 10% of Crimea left to recapture, Lachansk and Donetsk region. And, Zaporizhzhia's already been recaptured because they're up in Crimea right now. Like, no. That's where they could have been, but no, that's where you put them. And Ukraine will be Russia now. I can go ahead and tell you that with Israel and Gaza. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if you got in the way with Israel and Gaza, no, Israel would be Gaza right now. It would be Hamas. If I didn't pull a gun out at some point and put it to your head and say no, no, Israel would have been Gaza. I'll go ahead and tell you now, bro. If I didn't at some point pull a gun out and put it to your head and say fuck no, Israel would be Hamas right now. From river to sea, bro. There's a reason why I pulled a gun out at you there. Because you already fucked up Ukraine. You were not fucking up you, Israel. You got close. I'll go give you that. You got real close. So I'm trying to calm Iran down over there. Because, no, you got real goddamn close. No, you didn't have to bomb them fucking nuclear facilities. I told you no. No. Don't do it. Because unfortunately, when that war does break out, Trump might not be president, a Democrat will be president, and then they'll blame the Democrats for starting a war that technically Trump started. They did that shit with the Afghanistan withdrawal. Trump started that shit, but they blamed it on the Democrats because they inherited it. Never mind the illegal immigrants when they started shipping them around the country everywhere. Bro, I can go on political rant tangents all the time. Like, bro, I know I'm just talking to myself. But like, I don't know. Maybe one day y'all fucking listen. Maybe one day. Just one day. Yes. Sure the fuck other people are listening and they're reaping the benefits. And unfortunately, I don't do shit to you, but this country will die. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, brother. I'll take it state by state. All I gotta do is call your dad. Ugh. Get my fat ass in here. All right. Well, there's 3 people in here. Fuck it, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. There's only 2 people in here and y'all ain't talking, so. I'm debating whether or not I should get more beer. I almost want more beer just so I have an extra trash box for a lot of the trash I have out here. I've been eating so much food. Oh, I've been eating so much better these days. Like, America's only in danger just because, like, my daughter, bro. My kid. It's killing me. Other than that, I'm trying to, like, let it go a little bit here. But, like, no, it's just my kid. I ain't letting that go. Like, bro, I put that above me, and God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Sacred Bible are above all that anyways. Like, I can't let that shit go. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Alright, good. This is getting cold again. Our pepper jack cheese. Oh, hell yeah, that's cold too. Great, that's what I put on my sodas. Whew. Make sure that shit don't spoil. I don't need that shit in the middle of the night. Oh, and I got my seasonings here too. Yay, I can make like salami and pepperoni sandwiches with pepper jack cheese. A little bit of salt, pepper, and like garlic powder on that bitch. Yeah, buddy. Try it for lunch. I had 3 of them fuckers. I mean, y'all can talk to me, by the way. I really don't want to rip your head off and shit down your neck. But the minute you start acting suspicious, yes, I know, I'm going to grab you by the head and rip it off and shit down your neck, theoretically. And you will be blocked, banned, deleted. Like, no, I can have a casual conversation with y'all, but, like, you know, the minute y'all try to start pulling some bullshit, like, no, homie, I'm going to call it out. And I'm going to be honest with you, if I was no one of significant value, you would not be spending, like, getting millions of people to hate me right now. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. Like, no, you have an unhealthy obsession. We've been through this on my YouTube shorts. I might have to get Garen to fix it for you. Just a little bit. You have an unhealthy obsession. And there's 7 people in here, and no one's saying anything in the YouTube chat. Like, I guess I can't hear you telepathically or anything. I don't know what weird shit you're trying to pull here. Like, bro, there's nothing being said in the YouTube chat. Like, what are y'all doing? I almost feel like 7 other people have got like a stream up and streaming me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Watching me, well, talk, bro. I don't know why y'all lurking over there. Talk. It's weird. There'll be like 10 people in here, one person will be talking the entire fucking time. It's like, can y'all not all talk? Makes me feel like you're on a live stream somewhere streaming me and like asking me questions and like trying to stream that to your stream and stole all my viewers. Long story short. And that's not how this is gonna work. Homie, I don't want no fucking part of that. I'll get that shit fucking demonetized in a heartbeat. Albeit my Cash App and PayPal information are there, everything being streamed. Like, no. Either still. If someone's telling them not to donate to me right now, it's spewing a lot of bullshit off my name. No, homie, I could have been the fuck out of homelessness by November before I got banned back to back for a fucking, like, 2 months. Yeah, you get banned 2 weeks. Oh, what did you do this day and that day? Or like the end of September, like, I think I streamed my birthday. It was my birthday. I was very quiet about it, though, because y'all are being very weird about it one stream. You're like, oh, it's your birthday, October 19th? Like, yeah, like, I wanted to say yes, but, like, no, I'm not telling you my birthday. Like, Charlie Kirk just got shot in the motherfucking neck. I don't need a bullet on my birthday. I don't need to teleport off into fucking, like, Pluto for, like, 30 seconds and then come back. Like, no thank you. That's why I was very quiet about that. Like, y'all be asking too many damn personal questions. But I'm about to end the stream here, though, if people don't really start talking. I know you're just watching. There's 6 people in here. No one's talking. Whether they're blocked, banned, deleted, and they're talking to themselves, no one's talking. Like, even if you're blocked, banned, deleted, no, your messages won't show up where I can show or hide them. No, you're gone. Like, no one can see anything. Even if they're a moderator. Even a managing moderator where they can kind of change the block words and stuff. Like, no one can see anything you say. And I cut reactions off so they can't even be over there spamming reactions while they're blocked, banned, deleted. I don't mean to freak people out with my prayers, though. It's just the reality of the situation. Now, homie, I don't say that's my daughter and they delete the video and run from me. And the worst part is, there's a video I skipped past, too. But something in my gut was like, motherfucker, no, go back and look at that. Like, no. Like, it was like an outer body experience, and I came and beat my own ass, and it was like, you ever do that again? And I immediately looked it up, and I was like, no, that's my daughter, bro. And then it ran. I don't have that feeling a lot. I couldn't tell you now. No, I got a kid, bro. And I thank God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, for the sacred Bible every day for being given life. And as far as I could tell, she's not retarded. She don't got no birth defects. Like, no, she perfect. In the sense of a human being being perfect. No, she perfect. You know, we're all ash and dust. We're not perfect, but no, perfect. I didn't deserve that. Nuh-uh. Well, I covetously assume I didn't deserve that, but at the same time, ow. Because a lot of people don't get that lucky. You know, they want to have the kid, they can't have the kid. And you know, they're actually genuinely good people if you were to like really look at their life, I guess. Whether how honest they want to be with you, but at the same time, like, it's like, you want one, I got one. But it was stolen from me. And then people want to play games with it. Like, no, homie, I will get up in your shit and track you blind. Like, hey, what are you doing? Without saying, hey, what are you doing? I can just be there. And you'll be over there, oh, God damn it, I'm going to die. But anyways, I guess I could sit here and ramble to myself because no one else wants to talk in the YouTube chat, but I don't know. I feel that would just be a waste of my time and my battery life. I can play in League of Legends right now, getting up into fucking Challenger division. But, you know, sometimes I'll throw a great game on purpose. Motherfucker, don't touch my champions. Nah, you doing that shit on purpose? I'm gonna do something on purpose. Like, nah, fuck you. Anyways, y'all wasting my time. Y'all have a good one.